Okay, so this is an older video that the brother put up that I frequent all the time. Okay, so let's see what happens.
Leave it. Just ask Kanye West. Just.
From Miracle on 34th Street to the Thanksgiving Day Parade to the National Christmas Tree lighting, we continually see St. Nick as a white man in modern-day America.
So did Kelly need to apologize, or does she have a point? Here. Tim, please. Both Tim and Rochelle are shaking their heads. Tim, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah.
First of all, a Dartmouth graduate just said she believes in Santa. That's number one. Number two, and perhaps the more important point, Megyn Kelly did not say this is my Santa.
I happen to have
this is
kids
my
at
belief.
home
She
who are
said,
watching.
"Hold on a minute. Wait, let me finish.
Mel,
this
Mel,
is not one of your TED talks. Let me finish my comment.
Yeah, let Tim finish.
What Megyn Kelly said was very simply, quote, Santa is white, end of quote, and so is Jesus. So I think the real issue is, if you want to make a joke about Santa's whiteness, here's a way to do it that would not presume white normalcy or that white is the norm. You could say, for instance, and I would, that if there were Santa, he'd have to be white because no black man could break into millions of homes, even if he was bearing presents, and not be shot by some neighborhood watch captain. That's a way to be funny, but Fox News would never do that because that would presume that they had to admit racial profiling and racism were real. So there's that. I think the real issue is that she made a statement of fact, not for her own opinion, but fact. There's a difference between believing in Santa and believing in Jesus or the Buddha. Buddha did not come from Kansas. Jesus was not born in a manger in central Pennsylvania. He was a man of color, and the fact that we have represented him for centuries, literally as a white man, speaks to the entire history of white supremacy. We can act like it didn't happen. We can make it the punchline of a joke, but the reality is this iconography, Jesus more so than Santa, I agree with Mel here, Jesus more so than Santa is a real problem. There's a reason we've represented these icons as white. It's not a coincidence that we've done that. We can talk about a penguin, but here's a simple historical fact that's a lot more important than speculation about what a penguin would do to children. Here's the reality. The image of a white Jesus has been used to justify enslavement, conquest, colonialism, the genocide of indigenous peoples. There are literally millions of human beings whose lives have been snuffed out by people who conquered under the banner of a white god. That is a far more significant problem than whether a black writer in 2013 suggests somewhat humorously, but perhaps seriously, that we should change Santa to a penguin.
Tim.
No one's going to die because of that iconography. The white Jesus, white God imagery has literally resulted in death. That's something folks ought to deal with.
Tim.
The white Jesus, white God imagery has literally resulted in death. That's something folks ought to deal with.
Tim.
That's something folks ought to deal with.
Tim.
That's something folks ought to deal with.
Tim.
That's something folks ought to deal with.
Giving all the praises and the honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashah, Bahashem, Quadash Racha, okay, which is in the name of the Holy Spirit.